So maybe right here. That work? To be here to operate the camera.
I think
you're going to operate the camera?
Yeah, I'll do the camera.
Okay. So when do we start?
You're on.
We're on now.
Pre-game, you're on.
All right. Welcome, everyone. We are at the Willowbrook Ice Arena, where the Wildcats of Evanston, who've been playing some great hockey lately, will play an exhibition game against the Red Devils of Hinsdale Central. My name is Dick Ludke. I'm filling in for Luke Zabala, who's unable to make it to this game. My colleague is Brent Nord. Both Brent and I are related to Ryder Nord of the Wildcats. I'm his grandfather. Brent is his father. And Brent, you've enjoyed watching this team and watching your son. They've been improving a lot here lately.
They have gotten a lot better. I feel like that tournament in St. Louis might have been a difference to their momentum and the way they've held together.
Unfortunately, you're looking through the netting here at the Willowbrook Ice Arena. We are as well, but we can still see some really good hockey, Brent.
Yes, and I think we're going to see some good hockey.
You know what the Willowbrook Ice Arena used to be?
No.
No, what's that?
Look around you, and guess what this used to be?
No idea.
I tell you, we're in the checkout lanes right now. This used to be a Whole Foods.
Wow.
This used to be a
You
whole...
leave the building, look at the building, you're like, oh, it's a grocery store. That's a freezer section back there.
Well, I'm glad it's what it is today, especially considering this matchup. The Wildcats 6-6-2 on the season. They've won their last 4 games. They have really improved as the season has gone along. I'm told that my level is a little low by somebody who's listening, so let's turn that up, because I don't...
The music being so ridiculous.
Well, that's the wrong thing.
I'll take that, though.
Don't want anybody to miss anything that I say. Is that a little better now, hopefully?
He said, I just got a that's better from one of our viewers.
I'll just, I'll put this back here, but hopefully that works. Teams getting ready to come out and start this exhibition matchup as the Wildcats play their final game before Thanksgiving. It'll be Freddie Durston starting at defense, along with Josh Wiltgen for the Wildcats. Wildcats in the gray uniforms with the orange numbers. The Red Devils, surprisingly, in red uniforms with black trim. And here we go, the opening tip won by the Wildcats, who control the puck in their own zone. It's sent to center ice, and Durston dumps it into the Red Devils zone. And now the Red Devils take over the puck, but a pass knocked away, nearly picked off by Durston. Now it's loose at center ice, and Durston again with it. He's been busy here at the start of this matchup, and now the puck out of play, and they'll face it off. So we're 24 seconds into the game. It's a 15-minute period. Usually they play 14-minute periods, right?
Yes, I believe tonight's just an exhibition scrimmage, so maybe they get a little extra time before the holiday.
Face off down in the Red Devil zone, or in the, the Evanston zone. Comes out to the top and sent around to the back. Now from the corner, puck knocked away, comes out to the center. A battle for it there, and a scramble, and it's Ryder Nord who sends it ahead into the Red Devil zone, as the Wildcats have already made a line change. In the corner, a battle for the puck. Green sends it out to the point. Here's a shot. It's partially blocked, and it goes to the corner.
Jackson Gate down there with the puck.
A battle for it there, and Gate with two opponents fighting for the loose puck. It comes behind the net, out to the point, picked up by the Red Devils, and they come the other way as they get it to center ice. Here's the pass ahead to Jacob Turnbull of Hinsdale Central, knocked away from him. Green recovers it, and with some good stick handling, but now he loses it as the puck is dropped back deep into the Wildcat zone. The pass ahead to Green. He drives in to the Hinsdale zone, comes out to the top. There's Garrett Haggerty with it, drives to the corner, and then loses the puck. Some competitive play here at the start of this one, as the Red Devils get the puck and move it to center. William DeBruin with it. He's checked by Kennedy, who takes his puck away and brings it around the net and to the left corner. Now it comes back the other way, still behind the ice. The Wildcats move it ahead, out to center, picked up by Pomeroy of Hinsdale Central. And a pass ahead, and they've got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Here's a save, and a goal! Saved by Ahern, but the rebound knocked in, and Hinsdale Central takes a 1-0 lead here just 3 minutes and 19 seconds into the game. Jack Zavala, along with Garrett Haggerty and Jonah Hofeld on the line, on the ice right now for the Wildcats, as the ball is knocked deep into the Hinsdale zone. It comes out to the center, but Hofeld can't find the shot. Knocked away, and it comes back deep. And one of the Wildcat defensemen now makes a poor pass. It's picked off by Schwarity for Hinsdale Central. It comes back behind the ice now. And here's Kennedy battling for it there. Comes out with it and sends it ahead. But controlled by Hinsdale Central at the middle, but now a pass intercepted. This is Zavala, inside, shot off the post by Hofeld, as Evanston just missed an opportunity there to tie the game. Now we have a whistle and a penalty coming up.
Looks like it's going to be tipping.
So the face-off coming back into the Wildcat zone, as Evanston gets the penalty kill team on the ice. Face-off won by Evanston, put out close to the blue line, and now taken out of the zone nicely by Durston, Freddie Durston. Behind the net it goes. Red Devils with it there. Durston knocks the puck away, but it comes to a Red Devil. Now ahead, McPherson. Across the rink it goes, into the corner to Nicholas Podolak. He controls it and moves it behind the net. Taken there by Goldberg. He loses it, but rescued it is by Josh Wiltgen, as the Wildcats send it ahead. Still 1:15 to go in the penalty. 1-0 is the score. We're 4 minutes into the first period. 1-0 the lead for Hinsdale Central. Puck comes loose and swatted by Will Gurley deep into the Red Devil zone. They have to start over again, as they now have a minute to go in the power play. Here's Emmett McDonald. To the blue line it goes, nicely knocked away by Gate of the Wildcats. And now a shot on goal by, I believe that was Durston, saved by the Red Devil goalie. And with now 42 seconds to go in the penalty, we have face-off down in the Red Devil end. Gate out there with Ethan Taylor, as he loses the face-off. Red Devils deep in their own territory with it up against the boards here on the near side. Now picked off by Gate. Here's Taylor, goes to the corner, tries to center it, but can't do it. And the Red Devils come out with it. Across the blue line it goes, and a knock away, and it goes to the corner. Here's Dylan Bihar with it. His pass comes out to the point. A wrist shot is off the mark, a little bit wide. Chased down by the Wildcats. They can't get it out of the zone, however. Now it's swatted, and now it is out of the zone, out of play, and that stops the clock as the penalty is now over. 9:49 to go, first period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Red Devils.
It was a good fight off of that penalty. Good penalty kill for the Wildcats.
It was well done. Maybe that'll give them some momentum. Here's the face-off as it's pumped out of the zone by the Wildcats. Racing down is Green. Amaru Green tries to center it, but it is deflected, loose in the corner. Green gets it back, sends it out to the point, but it comes out of the zone as Haggerty rescues it there and sends it back into the Red Devil zone. Now with the puck up top, a centering pass to Nord, but he's unable to get it. A little off target it was. Picked off now by Green. Green has it knocked away. Here's Haggerty through traffic. Does not get it all the way through. Picked off and sent back into the Wildcat zone, and Kennedy now sends it the other way. 1-0, 9 minutes to go, first period. Hinsdale Central with the early lead. A knockaway there by Amaru Green. He comes off, and Zabala is on for him as the ball, or the puck is, the puck. It is a puck they play with in this sport. I'm actually used to broadcasting games where they use a ball as the puck is moved back into the Red Devil zone. Hofeld chasing it at center ice, but it's picked up by the Red Devils. Now Hofeld gets it, moves it ahead. Here's Taylor sending it ahead. Zabala with a shot. Good save by the goalie. It comes out, and now it's knocked away and out of play. Red Devils look pretty good.
Yeah, they do look pretty good. This is, I give them the slight edge right now, not just based on the goal, but just on the aggressiveness of play.
Gate with the face-off as it's won by the Red Devils in their own zone. Dylan Bihar loses it. It comes to the corner, and now behind the net. A battle for it there. Gate with it. Looks for somebody in the center, can't find anybody, moves it back to Hofeld, still behind the net. Now it goes to the near corner. Picked up there by the Wildcats. Hofeld centers it, and Gate's shot deflected. Red Devils have it. But it stays in the zone. Wildcats do a good job of keeping it there. It's in the corner, and now comes out and picked off again by the Wildcats. Here's a centering pass before Zabala can get there. It's knocked away by Hinsdale Central. Now out in front again, knocked away as the Wildcats are keeping it in the Red Devil zone. Now, however, Hinsdale Central finally able to get it out, although it's knocked away. Zabala ahead to Hofeld. Here he comes. Looks for Zabala. Shoots it instead, but it's high off the mark and off the backboards. It comes out to center ice. Kennedy turning now in his own zone and sends it ahead to Durston, who's open. Now Hofeld into the zone. Across the blue line he goes, but it's knocked away by a defenseman for Hinsdale, Daniel Peterson. Back to center it comes. Under 7 minutes to go, first period. 1-0 the lead for Hinsdale Central. Here's a battle for it behind the Evanston net. And it comes out, sent to center ice. This might be icing as the pass went past Durston, maybe touched by Durston, no icing call. So the Red Devils come the other way now. At center ice is William DeBruin. His pass deflected and picked off. Here's Ethan Taylor. Now with it is Wiltgen. It's Wiltgen,
Wiltgen, yes.
who sent it toward Taylor, but It is lost and sent deep into the Evanston zone. The pass again to center, and it goes by everybody, and this is an icing call against the Wildcats, who trail 1-0 with just under 6 minutes to play here in the opening period.
I was a bit shocked when I looked up at the board to see just 2 to 3 for shots on goal right now.
3 for Evanston, so they actually have one more. I thought there were more as well. There have been some shots off target, and those don't count, of course, as shots on goal. Here's Ryder Nord with it. Nord across the blue line. Fires the centering pass, and it's saved.
Oh, that's a goal.
It's a goal for the Wildcats. The assist for Nord, and the goal by who? I couldn't tell. I believe it was Green. And it's a 1-1 score with 5:42 left in the opening period. Need to turn the mic up just a tad as the Red Devils win the draw and send it into the Wildcat zone. Comes out to the point, but now knocked away by Haggerty. Nord chases as he forechecks, but spinning behind the net is the Hinsdale Central player, and he sends it back out. And now the puck off the skate of Blackmore and kept out of the Evanston zone. Red Devils with it at center ice. Knocked away nicely by Zabala, but recovered by the Red Devils, who sent it back into the Wildcat zone. Recovered there by Gurley, who moves it ahead to Zabala. Now here's Hofeld. Chases it in the corner. Knocked away from Peterson, but he gets it back. And out of the zone it goes. On the move, Hodolak, but it's deflected away from him. And a battle at center ice right now. Evanston takes control of the puck. Josh Kuhn at one of the defensive positions now gets it and moves it into the Red Devil zone. They recover it there. And ahead it goes. Now the puck knocked away and actually just almost kept into the zone, but taken out now by the Red Devils, who are in across the red line. However, Gate recovers it behind the net and moves it to Kennedy, who has trouble getting it. Couple of Red Devils there. Kennedy does poke it away, and now Hofeld with the pass across the center of the ice. Nobody there. Finally run down by Zabala and sent into the Red Devil zone. Under 4 minutes to go first period. It's tied at 1-1. Here's a pass out to the center, but knocked away by the Red Devils. And ahead comes Jacob Turnbull. Turnbull into the zone, sends it across ice, loses the puck. Gate gets it in the corner. Now a centering pass, it's loose, and a battle there and a scramble, and it finally is recovered and smothered by the goaltender, Brady Ahern. Good play by
He did a
Ahern.
good job. That first one got away from him, but he was on target there and really got over it. This can always be scary when you see that puck just floating right from the crease.
And you got to keep your composure when that's the situation. That's one of the challenges for a goaltender, as Ahern did it well there. The face-off in the Wildcat zone. The Red Devils able to keep it there as they send it from the point around the boards to the back of the net. A battle for it against the boards. And it's knocked out, but to the point. Red Devils shoot it wide to the near side on the goal. Under 3 minutes to go now, first period. 1-1 the score. Red Devils scored first, and then the Wildcats tied it recently. Here's a loose puck behind the net, and it goes back and forth a little bit in the Wildcat zone. Now 4 guys battling for the puck against the boards behind the net. Comes out to the Red Devils, and a missed shot. He fanned on it from about 15 feet away from the goal. Here's Durston, ahead to center, and a shot and a goal! And another one for the Wildcats, that one by Josh Wiltgen, and the Wildcats take their first lead of the game. It's 2-1 Evanston with 2:22 left to play in the opening period.
It was just heads-up hustle by the Wildcats right there, taking advantage of the 1D on back.
Well, it's been an active first period. Both teams with pretty good number of scoring opportunities, although the shots are not that frequent. 5 for Evanston, 3 for Hinsdale Central. As the draw is won by Evanston, it goes into the corner. And battling for it there, a couple of guys comes out to the point. Goldberg fires, but the shot knocked away and brought back the other way by the Wildcats. Good move by Alex Dwyer, who's all the way into the corner. Now Goldberg gets it and sends it ahead. Nord sends it further ahead. Here's Green with it across the blue line, but he's checked off the puck and it comes loose and picked up by Hinsdale Central. Ahead it goes through the stick of one of the Red Devils and recovered nicely by Kuhn, who sends it back. Here's a move right to the center of the ice and another goal for Evanston.
That somehow snuck between the 5-hole and the goalie. Just kind of like slow knuckleball right through there.
And it's Haggerty, I believe, Garrett Haggerty, who gets that one. 3 goals here in about the last 8 minutes for the Wildcats, who now lead 3-1 with 1:28 left to play in the first. The draw won by Evanston. Kuhn still at his defensive position, ahead to Gate, and he crosses the blue line with a dump into the corner. Behind the net, taken by Hinsdale Central. And out they come to center ice, swatted away by the defenseman Gordy Rubens. Across the blue line, here's Gate with it, back to Rubens. Rubens sends it toward the corner. Zambala with it there, centers it, but nobody home for the Wildcats. It's picked off by the Red Devils. Turnbull across the line, a shot right at the goaltender, and a glove knockdown by Ahern, but it was loose for a moment until one of his teammates was able to knock it away. So it's still 3-1. We're down to the final 35 seconds of the opening period. 3-1 Evanston. With the puck against the boards, Kuhn lost it. Hofeld rescues it. His pass intercepted. And back comes Hinsdale Central. Behind the net it goes. And with it there is Rubens. His pass, not handled by Hofeld, comes out beyond the blue line and sent back in by the Red Devils. Now the Wildcats have it. And a deflected pass there, but still picked off by the Wildcats. Here's a wild shot at the buzzer by Zabala, but glove saved by the goaltender for Hinsdale Central, and the first period comes to an end with Evanston up 3-1.
Well, after a slow start, it felt like they kind of got their bearings, and maybe a lot of them will feel that 1-hour car ride to the rink today.
I had a 2-hour ride, and there was plenty of traffic on the way, as you would expect as we approach Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and hope you're enjoying watching your Wildcats this evening here in Willowbrook. Willowbrook is pretty much adjacent to Hinsdale,
Yes.
and that's where the Hinsdale teams, this is where the Hinsdale teams play their home games.
Correct.
The Wildcats will be at Robert Brown Center on Friday.
On Friday, yeah. They have 2 games there this Friday for the O'Grady tournament that they play in every year.
So they're, I'm sure, looking forward to that, but right now their focus is on this exhibition game against Hinsdale Central. Wilchin, who scored one of the goals for Evanston, is the center. Ethan Taylor at one of the wings. Here's the draw, won by the Red Devils. And across the blue line they go, into the corner. As a shot up against the side of the net, it came free. Now it's in front. Here's a backhand, and it's a goal for Hinsdale Central. Ahern stopped the first one, but the rebound put in on the left side of the net, and it's a 3-2. Evanston lead now, just 17 seconds into the second period. Hinsdale Central scores its second goal. Another draw, won by Evanston. Now it comes to center ice. Pomeroy with it, knocked away beautifully. Oh yes, that's Durston. He's in the corner, centers it. It's against the side of the net. It comes free, and now a stoppage of play as it got caught up in the netting. And so it'll be a face-off down in the Red Devil end. And Nord on the line along with Green as the puck in front, and Nord there with an opportunity, but a backhand is saved by the Red Devil goalie, and the Red Devils come the other way. Now in the Wildcat zone, it's sent back to Green at center ice, but he loses it, and again the puck put into the Wildcat zone, handled by Gurley, but he actually battered it in front of his own net. He recovers it now and comes across the timeline. Nice pass ahead. Here's Green. Nord with him. Ryder's got it. Shot is saved nicely by the Wildcat goalie, but that was a good attack by that line. Nice pass by Haggerty and a good effort by Nord.
Yeah, that was a good heads-up pass. Look down ice right there.
Now Gate, Zabala, and Hofeld, the line on the ice for the Wildcats. As the draw goes behind the net, picked off now by Evanston. Here's a pass to the wing, and the shot from there by Gurley is partially blocked and is therefore off target. Into the corner it goes. Gate keeps it alive. Hofeld now to Zabala. Zabala tries to get out to the center, looks toward Hofield, but can't get the pass there. It comes out to the point. Rubens sends it back to the corner. Now behind the net it goes, but too far for Zabala, and it comes out to the point again. A battle for it there, and now it's taken out of the zone. But Evanston's got it back. Here's Zabala across the blue line. Backdoor pass and a shot by Gate is a little inside the net. The rebound off the board comes to Kennedy. He moves it down back deep into the zone behind the goal line, but taken now by the Red Devils, who send it ahead. Across the timeline goes Turnbull, and his shot off target deflected by Ahern, still behind the net, and taken there by Evanston. 3-2, Evanston with the lead, 12.5 to go here in the second period, and now an offsides called against Hinsdale Central. Wilchin, the center, wins the draw. It comes back to the defenseman, who sends it to center ice. And now the puck deflected out of play. We'll do it again. 12:24 to go, second period. 15-minute periods for this game. And that's center ice this time. The draw, well, Wilchin sent it into his own zone, or into the Red Devil zone, picked up there by the Red Devils. Now in the corner, a battle. Three guys, two of them from Hinsdale Central, but keeping it alive nicely. I believe that is Durston. It comes out now. Durston goes back to get it and almost skates past it, got it back, then lost it. Red Devils come ahead, but Kuhn there to intercept the pass and knock it away. Red Devils get it back. Here's Draught with it, and now he sends it the other way. A shot, and it hits the post and comes out. Another shot, and that one saved by Ahern, and a great opportunity there by Hinsdale Central. They just barely missed the first shot. Ahern able to save the second one, and that keeps Evanston ahead at 3-2. Nord, Green, and Gurley back on the ice for the Wildcats. Here's the draw, and Goldberg gets it. One of the defensemen sends it ahead. The pass behind Nord, it was deflected and sent back into the zone by the Red Devils. So the Wildcats try to get it out again, but they can't do it. Behind the net, Gurley gets it, sends it up the boards to the point, picked up there by Dwyer of Hinsdale Central. Now a pass centered, but good defense by Goldberg as he forces it to the corner, and now this may be icing. No, it's not. Somebody, and so no icing is the call. Deep into the Red Devil zone, they get it out. Goldberg knocks it away, and the Red Devils have to start over again. Pass intercepted by Goldberg. His feed off the boards, intended for Nord, but picked up by Green, and now ahead to Haggerty, who's across the timeline, finds Green. Green looks, spins just behind the net, back out to the point it goes. Here's the slap shot, but it's deflected as Goldberg shot it, but deflected by the Red Devils. And they're into the zone. Gurley knocks it away, gets it out of the zone. So it's a delayed offsides here against the Red Devils as the Wildcats get the puck and send it ahead. And with it is Green. Green drives and shoots out in front. The save is made. It's loose, but now deflected out of the center by the Red Devils. Still 3-2 Wildcats. Gate on the ice now for Evanston. Behind the net it goes. Green's still on. He's been out there a while. Backhands it toward the goal. Deflected away from Gate. And picked up behind the net by the Red Devils. Now stolen by Zabala, who shoots it, and it's a little wide. Behind the net it goes. With it there is Taylor. A shot from the point. Goldberg, it's knocked down by somebody in front of the goal. Still behind the net. Evanston with some really good opportunities here, but now it's sent out of the zone. And this may be an icing against Hinsdale Central. No, it's not. Evanston with the puck, moves it to center ice. Zabala had it knocked free. Now it comes loose, and driving is Hofeld, a backhander, glove saved beautifully by the Hinsdale Central goaltender. It's taken by the Red Devils. Down to 8.5 to go in the second, 3-2, Evanston with the lead. Hinsdale Central scored the first goal, Wildcats the next three, and early in this period, the Red Devils closed the gap to 1 goal. Stands at 3-2 as icing is called with 8:31 to go. The face-off coming down in the Evanston end. And the face-off is loose in front of the Evanston net, but rescued by the Wildcats, sent to the corner. Out it goes to Wilchin. He gets it across the blue line, but now it comes right back in. Delayed offsides against Hinsdale Central. Here's Kuhn. Across the timeline it goes. Now deep into the corner and behind the net. A fight for it there. From the corner, it comes behind the net again. Now to the other corner, the far one. Red Devils get it and move it across the blue line. But Evanston gets it right back. Here's a shot and a save. Wilchin with the shot from the left wing. But a nice save by the Red Devils goaltender, and back it comes the other way, and again it's icing against the Wildcats. 7:36 left to play here in period 2, so we're almost exactly halfway through this matchup. Shots on goal now 9-8 in favor of Evanston. There have been a few more shots here in the second period than in the first. Haggerty with the draw, gets it back to the point, but it comes to the blue line and now across the blue line. As it comes out to Nord, who chases it into the corner after it's dumped in. Picked up though by the Red Devils, comes out to the front. Red Devils try to get it out of the zone, and they do get it out of the zone, barely. Goldberg rescues the puck back in his own zone, but now the Red Devils take over at center ice and cross the blue line. Here's a interception by Evanston and the pass to the center. And now knocked back in by the Red Devils. 3-2 the score. Evanston with the lead. Puck put right into the center, but nice play by Kennedy to get his skate on it and keep it away from the Red Devils. And now it's in to the Red Devil zone. Controlled by Evanston momentarily. Now it comes outside the blue line, put back inside, delayed offsides against Evanston. Nord with a nice interception, and now it's knocked away by the Red Devils, but it comes back to Evanston deep in their zone. Here's Zabala back into the match, and as Haggerty gets it, offsides is called against Evanston with 6:10 to go in period number 2 and a 3-2 Wildcat lead. Not a huge crowd here at Willowbrook Ice Arena.
Maybe lots of people preparing food for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and the next day. As Gurley backhands it into the zone, but it's taken by the Red Devils there. A nice knockaway by Gurley. And here we go with Gate on the move. Across the blue line, drop pass for Hofeld, whose shot is a little wide to the inside of the net. It comes out of the zone. Red Devils with it there. They've got a 2-on-1, but they can't take advantage of it, at least not yet, as it goes behind the net. Now a centering pass knocked beautifully by the Evanston defenseman. That was a great play. I believe that was Rubens. Now out it comes. And Zabala chasing it behind the net. Spins behind the net. Looks for a teammate. Dumps it back to Hofeld. Hofeld tried to center it. It was blocked. Now a centering pass, but nobody's there except the Red Devil, who gets it out of the zone. Evanston at center ice. Gate with it. Jackson Gate moves it back in deep into the Red Devil zone. Coming out with it is a Red Devil player, but Wilchin is there to keep it free. Now the Red Devils do get it out to center ice. Taken by Kennedy, who deals it to Rubens, but taken by the Red Devils now in their own zone. Wildcats get it right back. A pass intended for Durston intercepted. There's a shot from the wing. It's blocked. Bihar with the shot there. Wildcats get it in the corner. Here they come. Pass ahead to Durston, but now picked off by Dwyer. Back behind the net it goes. And coming out with it is Rubens. Ahead now. And Wilchin with a shot. Blocked. Goes behind the net. And comes to the near corner. Wildcats still keeping it deep in the zone. Red Devils get it, but can't get it out. Now they've got an opportunity to do so, and they will as Bihar sends it on goal, so no icing there, and it's smothered and play is stopped. A stop by Ahern, and the faceoff will be down in the Evanston end with 3:50 left in period 2. So it's, I believe, Haggerty, Green, and Nord back on the ice for the Wildcats. Puck deflected up in the air, comes down right near the Evanston goal, but it's knocked away by the Wildcats. Now out to the point, a shot on goal, and Ahern makes the save with his pad and then smothers it for another faceoff with 3:37 left in period 2. And a 3-2 lead for the Wildcats. Haggerty gets the draw, back to Goldberg at defense. Nord takes it in the corner, and it's knocked away, picked up though, and sent to center ice by the Wildcats. Now Goldberg, the pass ahead, and Haggerty gets it. Good move to get by a defender. Tries again, now shoots it. It's a little wide. It comes out to the point. Gurley with it, a shot on goal, and a save by Hinsdale Central. Good job by the Wildcats there. They had a couple of good opportunities. Neither cashed in, and so it's still 3-2 Wildcats. 3:07 left in the period. Gate out there, along with Zabala and Hofeld on the line. Gurley, one of the defensemen, Goldberg, the other one. Here's the pass to Gurley. Now back to Goldberg, who falls, but is able to keep it in the zone before it was intercepted for what would have been a breakaway for Hinsdale Central. The puck out in front, but knocked away and out of play, and Goldberg gets it, sends it back into the Red Devil zone. De Bruin unable to field that pass right at center ice, and Evanston gets it. Hofeld, nice pass. Gate back to Hofeld, in he goes. A defenseman able to spear it away from him, does come loose in the corner, and now the Red Devils able to get it out of the zone again with 2:17 left to go in the period. Centering pass intercepted nicely. Hofeld takes the pass for the Wildcats ahead to Gate, who tried to one-time it toward the net, but fanned on a tough puck because it was up in the air. Behind the net it goes, and now the Red Devils able to get it out at center ice. They come across the blue line, and a shot is off target from the right wing. In the corner it goes, and it's Evanston's puck. Kuhn now on defense, handling it there. He moves it ahead. Now the pass at center ice off the stick of Zabala. Back comes Evansville, but a good play there by Rubens as it comes to the wing. A shot deflected by Ahern, the goaltender. Good play as he gets it out of play, and the Wildcats send it all the way down the ice. It is icing with 1:17 to go here in period number 2. Still 3-2 Wildcats. The Wildcats who scored 3 goals in about an 8-minute time period in the first period have not scored yet here in the second.
So far, it appears to really be an even matchup right now.
It is a good one. Wilchin at center wins the draw, and the Wildcats send the puck down to the other end, and this will be icing against them again. They've had a few icing calls here in the second period. But icing is, I mean, it does force a face-off near your goal, but sometimes it is the right thing to do.
Well, the one before this, I know our guys needed a break, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with that one.
Yep. All right, Wildcats win the draw again. They've won most of the face-offs. Here's to Taylor. He's got an open break. He backhands it, and it's stopped by the Hinsdale goaltender. Great play by him as Taylor missed the scoring opportunity. Wildcats at center ice lose the puck, and now it's knocked away nicely by Taylor, and Hinsdale Central loses its scoring opportunity. Here's the pass to Taylor. Now across the timeline, across the blue line, and Taylor's centering pass just missed by Wilchin as it comes free, and the Red Devils get it. Down to 22 seconds to go in the period. Rubens with it behind his own net. Out to the point it comes. Keeping it in the blue line is Pomeroy for Hinsdale Central, but now it comes outside, and we're down to 9 seconds left. Evanston with the puck. Ahead it goes. Across the blue line, Taylor can't get to it in time, and the period comes to an end with the score still Evanston 3 and Hinsdale Central 2.
I like the way our guys finished up that period.
Well, they didn't score in the period, but they didn't make a lot of big mistakes. They played well.
So, Dick, when was the last time you actually did a hockey game? I know you were typically a basketball and football guy, but growing up in Minnesota, hockey was definitely a big part of your life.
It was 50 years ago. That might tell you about how old I am. I did play-by-play hockey for the student station at the University of Minnesota. And so I did the Gopher games when they were at home. One of the coaches for the Gophers at that time was Herb Brooks. He was an assistant coach for Glenn Sonmore, who was the head coach at that time. But many of you may be familiar with Herb Brooks. He coached the U.S. Olympic team that won the gold medal in 1980 when that dream came true.
The miracle on ice.
The miracle on ice it was. I'll never forget watching that game. But it was fun covering Gopher hockey. But that's the last time I've done it. I've since done a lot of basketball and a lot of football.
Well, they get quite a few fans for those Minnesota hockey games.
Oh, they would fill up Williams Arena, yeah, which was the arena they played in then. It's now a Mariucci Arena. I'd love to go back there for a game sometime.
You should do that.
I will. Well, you've been watching a lot of hockey. Both of your youngsters play.
They do. Playing right now.
But you did not play it as a youngster.
I did not. I just watched it.
Yep.
They did not have a sheet of ice in the city I grew up
Right, yep.
in. All right, Wildcats.
Here we go. Third period opening face-off comes into the Evanston zone, and here's the centering pass by Hinsdale Central, but it's knocked away and comes out. And on the move now is Green. Green with the puck, has it poked away from behind nicely. And now it comes out to the point, kept in by Goldberg. To the corner it goes. Nord with an opportunity to knock it away. He does get it out to the point. Haggerty with it now. And off the boards goes his pass behind the net. Green gets it there. Comes out and sends it to Nord, who's behind the net. Ryder centers it, but it's deflected, and now comes out to the point. Evanston keeps it in the zone. Nord with it in the corner, about at the goal line. Centers it out to Haggerty. His shot on goal. A rebound. Green nearly had a chance to put it in, but it was deflected away by the goaltender and now iced by Hinsdale Central. Good start to the third period by the Wildcats.
Been a pretty clean game so far, too.
One penalty in the entire game, and there haven't been many offsides either. Been more icings than anything. 1 minute into period 3. It's still a 3-2 Evanston lead. Face-off goes to the corner. Zabala now on the ice for the Wildcats. Chased it down, but it comes away from him. Hofeld kept it in. He's out there with Zabala. Rubens on defense along with Gurley. Here it comes into the Evanston zone. Gurley is the one who chases it down. The other one on the ice is Green, and he's ahead of everybody. Nearly passed to him, but the pass deflected by the Red Devils. And now the Wildcats get it and move it ahead. Hofeld has it. Teammate there. Here's the shot. Stopped by the Red Devils as Zabala had a great scoring opportunity. Good pass by Hofeld, but again a good play by the Red Devils goaltender, who's had a nice game. Comes out to the point. Gurley able to keep it in. And now deep on the far corner. It's, I believe that was Gate in there now, who kept it in. It was Gate, but now it comes out. Gate gets it back. Across the blue line he goes. I'm sorry, that is Hofeld. And his shot on goal. And that's the 14th shot of the game by the Wildcats, 11 of which have been saved by their goaltender.
Very strong start here for the Wildcats.
Yes. They've been the dominant team so far in the period. 2.5 minutes into it. Durston is on now, along with Wilchin. As it comes behind the net, behind the Red Devils net. Now it moves to the other side. Ethan Taylor is there, but it's picked off by the Red Devils as they come across the blue line. Here's a shot deflected nicely by Kuhn, the defenseman for Evanston. Ball around the goal is knocked into the air. Bounces just wide of the goal on the inside. Kennedy takes it there, and now it comes out toward the front of the goal, and it's stopped by Ahern. Good move, otherwise it was coming right out to the center, and the Red Devils might have had a shot. 11:57 to go, and Evanston with a 1-goal lead. Face-off in the Wildcat zone. Here's the slap shot, deflected by the goaltender, comes behind the ice. Red Devils can't center it, and now good play by the defenseman Kuhn for Evanston. He passes it ahead. Here's the shot by Taylor, and a save by the goaltender, who I believe is Dylan Dwyer, for Hinsdale Central. The draw won by Evanston. Shot from the point deflected. Now it comes right back, and another shot by Green, but it's off the mark, and Hinsdale Central able to get it back across the line. On the move is Sharkey for Hinsdale Central. Puck comes behind the net, taken there by a Red Devil. Goes behind his back with the draw, but now knocked away by a Wildcat. Loose in the corner. Comes out toward the top and picked up by the Wildcats. Sent ahead by Haggerty. In the Red Devil zone. Green with it, the pass out front. Now behind the net. And it comes to Goldberg at his defensive position on the point. A battle for it in the corner again. And now the Red Devils look like they're going to be able to get it out of the zone. It's kept in momentarily, beautifully by, is that Nord? Yeah, it is. Great effort by Ryder to keep it in. Haggerty is there too, but now it does come out. Nord still battling, and he's got it back, but now it's finally picked off by the Red Devils. They just lose it quickly, and now a stoppage of play. And I'm not sure why. Did they call a penalty? They have. A penalty against Hinsdale Central with 10-12 left to go, and the Wildcats up 3-2. A power play here, the first of the game for Evanston. The face-off in the Hinsdale Central zone, and around the boards it goes. They're able to bring it all the way down to the other end. Of course, no icing because they're killing a penalty. Ahead it goes to Green. Green is out there now, along with Zabala. I'm sorry, Green is not out there. It's Zabala with Gate. Zabala across the timeline, but picked away by a defenseman, or by a forechecker actually, and brought back into the Evanston zone. So the first 30 seconds of the power play has not gone well for the Wildcats, as the pass comes to center ice and now all the way into the Red Devil zone, but picked up there by Tristan Pomeroy. who goes behind his own net, sends it off the boards, and gets it out of the zone. With it there is Gurley. He sends it back into the Red Devil zone. Behind the net, Red Devils have the puck, and they get it out again. Goldberg will chase it down. And now we're down to a little less than a minute to go in the power play, as the Wildcats get it to center ice. Here's Goldberg across the timeline, the defenseman with a shot, and it's deflected by the goaltender and goes to the far side. Keeping it in the zone is Rubens, but now knocked away, and back to the other end it goes. And Gatte will chase it down there with 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Still 3-2. Evanston, 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Across the center line is Goldberg. Again, he gets it close to the goal, and another good shot on the net. Goldberg doing a great job of penetrating, but again, the shot is stopped, and it'll be a face-off in the Red Devil zone. Kuhn and Rubens now on defense. Wilchin into the game along with Durston. Taylor is the other forward. Here's the draw. Goes behind the net. And picked up by the Red Devils, who send it out to the point. Rubens able to keep it in from there, but now the Red Devils get it, and they send it across the goal line again, and this is not icing, as the power play is ended. Behind the net, a battle for the loose puck, and picked up by the Wildcats, comes to the corner, and now out of the zone it goes. Here's Wilchin, nearly intercepted. It comes over the blue line, picked up by Durston, who went back over the line, and that creates the offsides. So a face-off outside the blue line. 1-goal lead for Evanston. They have had that 1-goal lead since just a few seconds into the second period. So it's been about more than 20 minutes since either team has scored. Rubens from his defensive position back in his own zone, able to get the puck away from a Red Devil, and it comes out beyond the blue line. Dwyer with it there, lost it, but does get it to the blue line. Across it goes. With it there, and McDonald gets it back to the point. The shot is off target from there, and it caroms out to center. And on the move there are the Wildcats. It comes out to the center. That was Nord with it, but now knocked back and picked up by Rubens deep in the Wildcat zone. Rubens with the puck. Ahead he goes. Here's Green ahead to Haggerty. Haggerty moves inside, centers it, and nobody home. It actually slipped by Green, comes out to center ice. Hofeld with it. Now picked off by Sharkey. They've got an opportunity. Sharkey's cross-court pass, diving knockaway by a Wildcat, although Central got it and got a weak shot on goal, but a good diving play that time, and I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Rubens. Face-off in the Evanston zone, 6.5 to play. Kennedy now in at defense, moves it behind the net and out to the front. Zabala ahead to Hofeld, but he can't reach the pass. And back into the Evanston zone it goes. Here's Goldberg battling. A good check by him. It goes to the other corner. Gatte trying to get it out. Can't do it. Here's a shot from the point. It's a little off target. Maybe knocked away by Ahern, the goaltender. It comes out front. Hofeld able to knock it away from one of his opponents. Into the zone he goes. Centering pass, and a shot by Green is saved by the goaltender for Hinsdale Central, who's had a busy time. That's the 19th shot of the game for Evanston. Still 3-2, down to 5:44 to go. Wilchin along with Durston and Taylor up front. He comes out to the point. Kept in nicely by Kennedy, who's out there with Goldberg, but now it comes to center ice. Goldberg knocks it. Here's Durston with the move. Ahead it goes. Wilchin gets it checked away. Nice interception there by Dwyer, who shoots it on goal, and a nice save by Ahern. Right into the middle of his body, and he spears it with his pad and his glove and stops play with 5:20 left. A face-off is won by the Red Devils, who get a shot on goal, but it's not a real hard shot. Saved rather easily by Ahern. Comes out to center ice. And now Taylor shoots it from the left wing, but it's a little high, off the mark, off the boards it goes. Comes out to the right side, and a battle for it there, and a loose puck picked up by the Red Devils. They get it to center ice. The pass ahead to De Bruin, but knocked away nicely from him by Kennedy, and now it comes back behind the Evanston net. 3-2 lead for the Wildcats. Pass ahead to Wilchin, but into traffic it goes, and the Red Devils move it back into the Wildcat zone. Now it comes back outside the blue line, and the puck rescued there by Durston of Evanston. Here's Taylor, deep, almost stolen. Now a shot, but it's a little wide as a free shot there from fairly close to the goal. Luckily was, I think, a little high more than wide. Red Devils with it again. And they can't get it across the blue line, so they come back to center. Pass off target, taken by Durston. At center ice now, Sharkey with it. As it comes on net and stuffed by Ahern, which gets us to a face-off with 3:51 left, still 3-2. Hinsdale Central scored first very early in the game. Wildcats came back with 3 goals within about 8 minutes in the first period. And since then, just the 1 goal by Hinsdale Central near the start, just seconds into the second period. No goals have been scored since. As Hinsdale Central has it. Pass across to Turnbull, but he can't handle it. Knocked away by Haggerty, but now it's loose in front, and a shot saved by Ahern. Kept in the zone, though, by the Red Devils. Gurley has it behind the net. Comes out to the side. Ryder Nord with the puck. Moves it to the corner. Now it comes out to the Red Devils. Here's the pass up front, but nobody there to take it. And now out of the zone it goes. Back in to the zone. Peterson shoots, but his shot is blocked. Deflected, chased down in the corner by the Wildcats with 3 minutes left in this game. Behind the net it goes. Now it comes out, and Green has it for Evanston. Into the zone he goes. Green with some good stick handling, but the defenseman finally does take it away from him. Red Devils get it to center. McConnell for Hinsdale Central. Drives inside. Knocked down. No call. It might have been a trip, but it's not. Here's Green across the timeline, and now a stoppage of play. It's very delayed, and they are calling tripping. Well, the official closest to it didn't call it. The one furthest away delayed the call. Well, that's a critical call, and I'm not saying it's not an accurate call.
Yeah, that seemed like it was pretty obvious.
Yep. 2:30 left. And so
If it's accidental, it's still.
that's right. That's right. He would have had a chance had he not gone down. So a timeout called by Evanston. The trip called against Kennedy, and that is only the second penalty of the game against Evanston, and there's only been one against Hinsdale Central. It's been a clean, well-played game.
It has been.
3-2 lead for the Wildcats. 2.5 to go, but 80% of that time will be a man advantage for the Red Devils unless they score the goal and tie the game. It's been fun to watch.
It has been fun to watch. Exciting, close.
And fun to describe. I hope you've enjoyed it on YouTube.
You'll be back doing the game, the first 2 games of this tournament on Friday, is what I hear.
I'm planning on that if they let me come back. So the penalty kill team for the Wildcats, Gate, Hofeld, and the defensemen are Goldberg and Gurley. I'm sorry, Kuhn and Gurley. The Wildcats did a very good job of killing the earlier penalty against them. So hopefully they can do it again. The face-off in the Evanston zone. And here we go. It's won by the Red Devils. They get it into the corner. Look for a centering pass. Here it comes out to the point. Peterson risks it up front and a shot, and it stopped by Ahern and goes to the corner. Good.
Red Devils have pulled their goalie.
Oh, they have. It's 6-on-4. Here's a shot behind the net, and the Wildcats get it, but can't get it out. Into the corner it goes. So the Wildcats 2 men short here with the empty net at the other end. It gives them an opportunity to all but clinch this one with a goal, but they haven't been able to get it out of the zone as it comes outside. And a wrist shot is blocked and taken by the Aces, or by the Wildcats, and they get it out of the zone. But right back.
That one right into the ribs.
Oh, yeah. Peterson with it. Goldberg deflects his pass. It goes behind the net. We're a minute into the penalty now. 1 minute to go in the penalty, 1.5 minutes to go in the game. Wildcats by 1. Here's the centering pass, taken by Hofeld, shoots it down the ice, and it's wide of the goal, but it does kill some time. 1.25 minutes left in the game. 40 seconds left right now in the power play. And it comes back to Evanston, and a shot just a little wide on the near side by Goldberg. Hinsdale Central gets it. Cross ice pass. With it there is Bihar. He is defended and forced to get rid of the puck. It goes into the corner. Wildcats try to run it down there. Goldberg with it. 16 to go in the penalty. A battle for the loose puck. And it comes out for the Wildcats. Now out for the front. Here's the shot. Deflected nicely by Durston. It goes to the corner. 4 seconds left in the power play. 30 seconds left in the game. Power play is over as it's still in the Wildcat zone. But the Wildcats battling for the puck, and now they get it out of the zone, and it's a goal! A shot from the other end of the ice, and I believe it was Durston.
Maintaining puck control during that power play for the Red Devils was key, especially after they pulled the goalie, because once you ice it, which is what you're trying to do, it can stay down there.
So 20 seconds to go, and a 4-2 Evanston lead. A dramatic ending to this game, as now the Wildcats have control of the puck in the center. Now the Red Devils take it, but we're down to 7 seconds. Pass deflected and taken out of the zone. 2 seconds, 1, that's the game. The Wildcats win it, 4-2 over Hinsdale Central. A well-played game here.
It was really a pretty even matchup.
It was.
You think?
It was well played. Great game.
If you're on camera now, too.
Oh, I'm not used to being on camera.
Right.
I'm a radio
Typically
guy.
a radio guy.
Thanks for that. That was amazing. You're going to have to read the texts.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's like, what's going on?
I gotta get these are great.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
You want to close
Thanks,
it out?
Dad.
Well, yeah, if you want me to. I mean, it was We love the fact that you were watching it. We hope you enjoyed the game. If you're a Hinsdale Central fan, maybe you didn't enjoy it quite as much as the Evanston Wildcat fans did, but a well-played hockey game, a lot of fun to watch, and a lot of fun to verbally document here in the Chicago area.
Yep. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll see you back here Friday morning.
Looking forward to it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So long.